Hi, my name is Manny, and I work at Arc'teryx Equipment. My capstone is about governing AI agents as identities within a large enterprise organization. At Arc'teryx, one of the things I work with quite often is the concept of identity and access management. I found a natural place for this with my capstone, and it's something that I'm working on right now, and something that I think will become more important as the adoption of AI increases across large organizations. I'll start by simply explaining what IAM, or Identity and Access Management, are. It's a discipline that effectively describes who gets access to what in an organization, and to make sure that access is granted, that it works as you would expect, and that there is a running tally of what is handed out in terms of access, and that in the event that somebody leaves an organization, that the access is successfully and properly removed. In the marketplace, what we see today is that typically when you use a tool like an AI agent development tool, the identity of that agent is inherently tied to the employee. This is only going to last for a little while. Eventually, these agents need continuity so that if an employee leaves an organization, that agent continues working. So, what I'm designing for is a future where these agents have their own non human identity, treated just like how we govern our employees at an organization. So, how do you regulate non human identities? The concept of a persistent blast radius is applied. You want to look at how agents get access, how their job is completed, what happens afterwards, and who's looking for agent identities around an organization so that you don't have the potential for incorrect actions to be taken, things that you're not expecting. This concept existed prior to AI. I honed in on an anchor. I took the framework of OWASP, which already existed. It predates AI, and I thought it was a good place to build off of in terms of regulating AI agents in the future. It covers things like onboarding, offboarding, how access credentials are handled, and ultimately how you regulate a whole roster of non-human identities. So this is my framework, and what it does is explain some of the issues or potential issues that I'm looking to solve for, why I chose OWASP, and then the actual decision stages that are required to adhere to OWASP. It covers the establishment of AI agent identities, how they gain access, how they're monitored, and how the exit stage is handled so that you don't have this endless fleet of AI agents being built up over time. I also linked it to some concepts I found in the NIST framework. So you'll see some language that is very similar. The idea is that I'm looking for concrete governance steps or questions, decisions that need to be made throughout the process so that when you're establishing access and through an identity, that identity accounts for a non-human situation like an AI agent. So we're drawing from things that already existed, but tweaking them a little bit to handle the future with AI. Thank you.